It is a way for everybody to really express their opinion, but essentially it works with 3 or more candidates for an office. And what happens is when you vote, you rank your first choice, your second choice, your third choice, et cetera, depending on how many candidates there are. People that are tallying the votes, they look to see if anybody has 50% plus 1, and if they do, then that person wins. In most multi-candidate elections, that doesn't happen. So what they essentially do then is they take the bottom one. Let's say there were 4 candidates, and so everybody that voted for the ballots of everybody that voted for candidate number 4, they go back and find out who their second choice was. And those second choice votes are added to the remaining individuals. And that same process happens until one candidate has 50% plus 1 votes. It saves time and money because you don't have to have a runoff among candidates. And also it really ensures that the majority of the voters like the person that gets elected.
All of the candidates from all of the parties are put on the ballot together, right?
Well, it depends on what kind of an election it is. If it's still a partisan election and they have primaries and all of that, no. But in most cases, these are like municipal races and oftentimes don't even have parties. But that would have to be decided. I mean, you can have ranked choice in terms of party-based, but as I said, that usually isn't the case. They are everybody that wants to run is placed on the ballot.
And are there any limitations as to what kind of elections can be used this way? I mean, gubernatorial elections, are those okay? Presidential? What are the limits?
I know of no restrictions to that. I don't think it has been used in the United States in any of the what we would consider the top rank elections, but I am not sure about that. Whoever sets the rules for the election, they determine what type of candidates you're going to use it for, governor or treasurer or whatever.
So what are the advantages and disadvantages of this?
Certainly one of the advantages is that everybody then gets to express their real opinion. In the kind of elections that we normally have, you may really, really like somebody, but you've heard that person doesn't have any chance of winning. So therefore, you make the decision that I'm not going to vote for the person I really, really want, and I'm going to do it to someone else. But that allows for the voter is at least you've expressed your opinion. What it allows for candidates is that the less well-known, the less popular candidates still can demonstrate that they have an influence and they should be listened to. It also, I think, from what anecdotal evidence I have, is it reduces the amount of negative advertising, because in a 2-person race or 2 people that are most likely to win it, they can spend a lot of time tearing the opponent down. But what has been seen, and I've even seen this in some of the research I've done for local elections, is that if you have that multiple race, then negative advertising does turn people off. And so if you go very negative, it is very likely that you would not be many people's second choice. Plus the fact it's difficult to go negative on multiple candidates.
We have a Senate race, a GOP Senate race that has 7 candidates in it right now.
Uh-huh.
Would this be a good way of dealing with that many candidates?
I think so. I mean, but that's my personal preference. But, as I say, it's a way that everybody could express their views on how much they like or dislike the candidates. And I think it does provide some possibility for candidates who just about get the most votes may actually, in the end, with this, will end up with the most votes.
We see so much dark money in campaigns right now. Would this help with that?
I'm not sure, because I think, people are influenced a lot by paid advertising. This is especially true for down ballot ones. And so if it's simply name recognition, I think dark money would still provide a leg up for the people that are collecting and spending all of that dark money. But again, they may not come out with as high of a high number of votes because these people, again, are saying, I don't like that guy, or I don't like those ads, so I'm not going to put that candidate on the top.
How prevalent is this in the United States? How many places are using it? Is it gaining popularity?
That I don't know. I think it is gaining, but it's not overwhelming. If enough people start talking about it, I think you will find that people are really interested in having it done. I think that group would be people that really are not in one tribe or the other, but really want to have a chance to express their views.